Morning.
Morning.
What are you doing? Planning a little trip, huh?
Oh, she's asleep. No, actually, I was just doing a little homework, just in case.
Good thinking.
Thank you. How about you? Come up with anything?
Yeah. Take a look at those computer printouts. That's all I could come up with. How's she doing?
Well, she had a pretty quiet night.
Did you get any sleep?
Yeah. Enough, I guess. You?
Yeah, I did okay. Also had an inspiration while I was shaving this morning. I think I'm going to go down to Washington, snoop around down there and see what I can come up with on those initials.
Washington? Isn't that Colette's turf?
Yeah, but she can only look at the official turf.
And you?
Well, let's just say that I specialize in a different kind of turf, sort of unofficial.
Unofficial.
And while I'm gone, you protect this home turf for me, okay? I'll keep in touch.
You bet.
You watch over our little gal,
I guarantee it.
Oh, and by the way, if and when Colette does show up, why don't you tell her that if she wants to remain part of this team, she's got to learn to get up a little earlier.
Gee, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I'll do that. Well, good morning.
Morning. Excuse me. What time is it?
Well, let me give you a hint. Ta-da.
Here you go.
You ordered room service? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Okay.
What a nice guy. Breakfast for one. Sorry about the table. Best we could do on short notice. Here, let me help you out a little bit.
Spoiling me.
What? Is that a complaint?
No, no, it isn't. I love it. And I'm starving. Oh,
What do you think?
I'm starved.
Well, that's a good sign, actually.
Would you like some?
No, I think only people that haven't eaten in a while can eat hospital food voluntarily. Thanks anyway.
I understand. You haven't slept at all, have you?
Yeah. No, I slept great. Look at this. This is the latest. This is called a hospital Murphy chair. Folds out into a king-size bed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No. Actually, I used a little mind over matter, though. I convinced myself it was a king-size bed and fell right asleep.
Sure. Speaking of sleeping, I had a dream that Sean came in and gave me a kiss.
Did he say anything?
He said something about going to Washington.
Wasn't a dream. He was here. And he is going to Washington.
What for?
Just do a little snooping around, see if he can come up with any leads as to what those initials on the music box might mean. Find out where it was manufactured, where it's from, anything.
Did Sean say when he was coming back?
Back? Sean? Back from where? Come on, you expect me to believe that an old pro like Sean would go all the way to Washington just because of a postmark? Come on, he didn't earn his reputation by going on wild goose chases.
No, I didn't say that. I think he's also going up to follow up on the lead, find out what CNA on the music box might mean.
Oh, okay, well, that's a little bit better. At least he's pursuing 2 leads.
What do you mean?
Well, firstly, what does CNA mean? Secondly, who mailed you this from Washington?
Well, I figured it was mailed by somebody from the WSB.
No, because if it was anybody at the WSB, I'd know about it.
What about Kinley?
No. He knows nothing but what he blurted out of his mouth while being seduced by a blonde head of hair.
Seduced?
Wait a minute, no offense intended. But the fact that he caved into you in return for nothing but a grateful smile made his indiscretions all the more unforgivable. Let me remind you, you and Sean gave out less information in 24 hours of serious harassment.
I still think what you did to Mr. Kinley was cruel.
Yeah, but you...
Unfortunately, Felicia, I think that she's got a point. I mean, put yourself in their position. The next beautiful woman that walks in wanting information, and he talks, she might be a spy.
Thanks. Well, unfortunately, we have nothing more to do here but sit and wait for Sean's return, so...
Yeah.
I will keep in touch.
Okay.
You are telling me the truth, aren't you? He did go to Washington, didn't he?
Cross my heart and hope to die. Well, I'm sure this is not going to be the most palatable meal you've ever had in your life, but it should keep you from starving to death anyway.
You don't have to do everything for me, you know. I'm not helpless.
Well, for the moment, I'm sure you're fine, but wait until you taste my cooking.
That's true. Well, it's good. It's really very good. Yeah, it's quite good.
Wow. Thank goodness for frozen food, huh? Not bad.
When do you think we'll hear from Sean?
Well, not before tomorrow, I'm sure. In the meantime, though, he did give me some leads that I can follow up on.
What are they?
It's a computer printout. Lists all the possible CNAs in the Quebec area.
I'll help.
Sure you're feeling up to it?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Did you mean what you said about Mr. Kinley?
What about him?
That the WSB has a right to punish him.
I almost hate to admit it, but in this particular instance, I think Colette is right.
I think I've ruined a man's career.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, here's a man that's in a position of authority in a secret organization. He ought to be able to keep a secret, don't you think?
I suppose so.
What do you plan to do about the music box?
Going to hide it.
That isn't going to be enough. I think I better stay here on your couch for a few days.
I don't think that's necessary.
Felicia, whether you like it or not, it is necessary. For whatever reason, that music box has made you a target.